He's going to sleep and waking up famous.
Yeah, know me. I'm dangerous.
Casual boxing talk.
What's good? What's good? Scooter Powell, the casual boxing fan, man. You know what I'm saying? We up all night. I'm just here kicking it, man. You know, Friday night, Saturday morning, whatever you want to call it. You know, so let the room warm up. You know, I've been finding it really interesting, right? That everybody want to hate on Tank right now because, you know, the Jake Paul fight, it is what it is. I mean, like, they want to hate on my boy because of that, but if you look at it, right? If you look at it, now I could understand if it was Gervonta Davis versus Sean O'Malley, who is 135 pounds, 5'11", 135 pounds. Yo, what's good, Charlie? What's good? Now, I'm just here to chopping it up, man, about, because everybody want to hate on the Tank fight, right? But if you look at it, right, I would like to see, like, look at the size. Look at the size advantage and disadvantage in this fight. Like, Tank Davis is literally about to step in there with a heavyweight, and people don't want to give him his props. It ain't like he fighting Sean O'Malley. So if you take Tank Davis's boxing skills against Jake Paul's boxing skills, Tank got the advantage. But I'm talking about, look at the size, man. Look at the size, Slim. That's no joke. If this is a real fight and not some crazy stuff where Tank not allowed to throw the uppercut, this is a real challenge on a man-to-man level. Facts, on a man-to-man level, Tank versus Jake Paul is a real challenge. Yo, Build to Destroy, salute, King, salute. Yeah, man, so, yeah, we're going to get into that. We're going to get into that, Build to Destroy. Yo, peace, God. Yo, real talk. Boxing with 2-4, man. What's good, Slim? What's good, man? Salute. So, I would like to know, right? So, say you fighting like, yo, Sean Williams, what's good? Say you just the average size dude. Say you like 5'9", average dude. Say you pushing like 175, and the dude step up to you, he like 6'5", like pushing 265, something like that, right? And you gonna fight him. You gonna get props for that. You gonna get props for that, bro. So y'all gotta get Tank his props for this fight. This is Davis versus Goliath, right? And before I get into Canelo and Bud, I want to address this, man, because I seen a video by my boy Mr. Suspicious. He put a video out, so I want to fact check my man's video real quick. Hold on, Slim. Hold on, Slim. We're going to fact check this, Mr. Suspicious. We're going to fact check this, Slim. Where you at with it? Let it warm up. Where you at? Where you at with it, Mr. Suspicious? It don't want to play? No, we going to play this, Slim. We going to make it work. We going to make it. Even if I got to re-upload this shit, man, we going to make it work. Because, you know, my man's is jumping out there with some wild claims. He's saying Tank ducked everybody, right? Tank didn't duck everybody. So he went back early in the career. He need to watch the video that, you know what I'm saying, I put out today. The video I told y'all about. In that video, I bought receipts. It was Floyd Mayweather Jr. that kept Tank out of all them legacy fights in his career, bro. Like the Lomachenko fight didn't happen because of Floyd Mayweather Jr. Tank Davis on record saying he wanted to unify at 130. And like, okay, so the only time Floyd was going to give Tank the Lomachenko fight was going to be on short notice, right? When he was mad that his daughter was Snapchatting Tank, right? So he would say, I'm going to give you the Lomachenko fight right now as a sabotage. And then he said, okay, he gave him Pendraza instead because Tank was like, Lomachenko was crazy work. You want to give me Lomachenko with 16 fights in, right? 16 fights in with like 5 weeks notice. So you want me to fight Vasily Lomachenko in 5 weeks, right? That's the only time Floyd was going to give him the Lomachenko fight, right? Up until that point, man, I'm telling you, like Floyd was keeping him out of those fights. I got the receipts. Watch the video. Like the reporter came up and said, I talked to Tank. He says he wants to unify 130 with either Lomachenko or Vargas. Leonard Ellerbe jumps in and says, slow down. Handle what's in front of us first. And Floyd was like, yeah, these young fighters need to slow down, right? And then in another interview, Floyd was like really going in, talking about, yeah, Vasily Lomachenko's old. Don't worry about that, Tank. You making just as much money as he making. You're just doing it easier, right? Like, so Floyd was straight blocking on that joint. Floyd was straight blocking that fight, Slim. And that's just what it is, right? And then, yo, my man's winning, you know. My man's winning to say some more outrageous shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, it was straight Tank hate, bruh. Straight up Tank hate, bruh. Hold on, where we at with it, man? Where we at with it? Yo, Tyrese, salute. Yo, you think the Shakur and Tio fight gets made? It should get made. That'll be a good fight. I'm going to get into that. But I want to address the direct hate on Tank Davis right now, bruh. Because these haters don't want to give my man his props that he fighting a heavyweight 5'5". Tank Davis is 5'5", man. 135 pounds, Slim. Like, he caps out at a healthy weight. He probably tapping out at 47, right? If he healthy. That's the biggest he can get healthy, right? At 5'5". So he about to fight a dude 6'4", right? 200 pounds. Give that man his props, Slim. And don't be saying my man been ducking, because that ain't the case. Like, he ain't been ducking, Slim. Like, I don't care what the haters talking
Paul,
about.
my people. We ain't get the fight with Vasily Lomachenko after Vasily Lomachenko called him out numerous times when they was both in their prime. And Gervonta Davis waited for Vasily Lomachenko to be old and ready to retire to try to call him out. But it was too late, and Vasily Lomachenko was already out the door and about to retire, so he said no to that fight.
Warning, cap. All caps, Slim. All caps, Slim. Like, okay, so right now, my man's is capping, man. He's capping. That's all caps. I'm going to tell you why. What I just told you. Floyd Mayweather kept that fight from happening when they was when they was both at 30, right? And at 35, like, Tank was still calling him out. Vasily Lomachenko, I got the receipts on that. Vasily Lomachenko was like, he wanted to fight me at 30. He wouldn't fight me at 30, but now he won't fight me at 35, right? Floyd kept him out of the Vasily Lomachenko fight. Floyd kept him out of the Gary Russell Jr. fight, right? Gary Russell Jr. said that on Fred Barbershop Conversations. He said, man, most likely Floyd going to be like, nah, right? And even Fred was like, yeah, man, they be protecting Tank. But that's what Floyd was doing. Floyd did not want Tank to have legacy fights. He didn't believe in Tank, bruh. And if you don't believe me, check the video. I got the receipts. It's like, yo, so the hate is crazy right now. And they don't want to give a man props for fighting a heavyweight. Like, you got to get that man his props on that, Slim. Like, the hate is insane at this point. And right now, right? So, all right, we're going to get into it. Why Vasily Lomachenko turned that down, too. Hold on, Slim. We getting into this, man. Like we ain't going to let these haters just slide, man.
My people. Then we got Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson called Gervonta Davis out numerous times, taking any amount of money for the fight. They even offered him crazy amount of money by Turkey Al-Sheikh, which everyone takes that offer because it's always good money. And Gervonta Davis made it seem like, nah, that's not enough. I need more Lamborghinis and Ferraris, and just asked for a ridiculous amount of money.
This nigga Cap, Slim. I'm calling Cap on that, Slim. Okay, so you want to get, so he's trying to twist the timeline and all that, right? The Lamborghini stuff, that was with Devin Haney, right? And like, he had a logical reason. He ain't trust Turkey. And like, he threw that out there. You want me to come to Saudi Arabia to fight a dude that you all in love with, Slim? Nah. You try and trick me out of my spot. That was smart right there, right? But let's talk about what he's talking about right now. Shakur Stevenson. When Tank came home out of jail, right? Somebody at PBC told him, we got a mega deal with Amazon. It's going to pay you more than Floyd Mayweather Jr. And what did Tank say? Yeah, people forget about that part, right? It's right. During the Frank Martin promotion, right? They told Tank, we got a mega deal for you. We got a mega deal for you, Slim, right? And Tank said, I want all the smoke. He said, man, it's a 7-fight deal. He was naming names, Slim. He said, yo, y'all gonna pay me more than what y'all paid Floyd? Line them up, right? And they said Shakur by name. He went and said Shakur is on. I want that smoke, right? He said Shakur. He said Devin Haney. He said Ryan Garcia rematch. Like he was running down the list. Everybody you want to name. He was naming it, right? Because they told him we gonna pay you well to do it. And what happened? What happened, bruh? That Amazon deal was all cap. It was all cap, right? So they lied to Tank to finesse the bag out of Amazon. The dude got disheartened by that shit, right? And not only that, that same year, real talk, that same year, right, they tried to make the Vasily Lomachenko fight. He says he owed with Mr. Suss talking about, right? So he got the timeline twisted. He twisting it to create content, right? At the same time, he's just joining that hate, man. Like these dudes, they just hating on Tank, bro. And like I ain't even mad at Tank. He like, man, I don't even give a fuck how y'all feel about it, Slim. The Jake Paul fight is ridiculous money. Anybody would take that fight, man. Especially if you get him blocked. Tank been getting blocked by Turkey Al-Sheikh, right? He is paying big money, yeah. But Tank thinking Al Heyman is right here, but on my side. It turns out either Al Heyman lied to him or who I suspect, Floyd Money Mayweather, you know what I'm saying, is behind the scenes sabotaging Slim, in my opinion, allegedly. That's what it looked like to me, right? Because fighters was getting underbid like crazy. You see me in Southpaw chopping it up. Southpaw agreed with me, bruh. Like, why would Pitbull turn down a Tank rematch? The only reason he would turn down a Tank rematch if you underbid him, bruh. Right? Why did Shakur turn down when they was having preliminaries? Shakur said, hold up, y'all want to underpay me to have one fight with Tank Davis? And Turkey Al-Sheikh is offering a multi-fight deal for way more money than what you talking about? Of course Shakur turned that down. It was a double sabotage, man. See, these people got selective amnesia, bruh. Selective amnesia. And your name is Sus. And everything you saying is sus right now, Slim. Like, you hating on Youngin, man. And just say what it is. You hating on Youngin. And everything else. That part alone, with the Amazon deal being all cap, bruh. All cap. They lied to the man to finesse a bag out of Amazon. And then he couldn't get a fight because you underbid everybody. Right? Right? And you got this Saudi billionaire who's giving everybody super bags. And this is really what happened. But people want to just structure the shit to hate on Tank. They got their whole, they ignore the truth. All right, so either they're ignoring the truth or they're ignorant. So if they ignorant, that's good because ignorance can be educated, right? So if you don't know, right, yo, sus. If you don't know, go watch my video, right? Go watch my video. I break that down, bruh. And I'm doing another video, part 2. It's coming soon. I break it down even thoroughly because I covered everything up until his last fight under Mayweather Promotions with Rolly. A dude, he forced Tank to fight, who Tank was telling everybody, this dude is trash. Tank been wanting legacy fights the whole time he was under Mayweather. He finally listened to Floyd and said, you know what, fuck it, man. Like fuck it. He right, I am getting paid. You know, it is what it is. But as soon as he left Mayweather, he was trying to make legacy fights. What was Floyd saying? Floyd is like, yo, go back to Crawford Spence, a fight Floyd was blocking, right? He was telling them then, listen, man, like if you don't hear from me, it ain't really happening, right? So me and Al are one. This is what Floyd Mayweather said. Me and Al were one. He's telling y'all without telling y'all. He was on Drink Champ saying, listen, I got several different partnerships, right? And it's really my company, but my name ain't on it, right? He's telling y'all this shit, bro. He's telling everybody to their face. Like, Floyd a smart dude, man. He's a smart, diabolical dude, bro. And Tank know this. Tank was on Najee saying, man, y'all don't even know how Floyd is for real, right? At the same time, Floyd just finessed him again. Used him to get that Amazon bag. Tank wanted to smoke with everybody Slim naming, bro. Everybody you naming, Slim. Tank was trying to get that fight when you thought y'all was going to pay him. Let's continue, man. All
Then
facts, bro.
Teofimo Lopez, they also spoke about fighting, but never made it happen, surprisingly, my people. And Teofimo Lopez said the reason why Gervonta Davis fight won't happen is obviously they have their plan of what they're going to do with Tank, Lopez said. It's good work. You know what I'm saying? It's a good system. He doesn't have to go above the B level. He doesn't have to go below the B level. He stays right there, meaning Gervonta Davis opponents never go A level or C level. They stay at one level where he can beat him and look good against them.
Okay, so right here, right? Yo, salute the victor, man. Salute the victor, man. Big salute, Scooter. Ghostwriter. Tell him the story, chat. I'm telling them, Ken. I'm letting them know, man. Because you got too many dudes out here capping just for content, right? And my man, Mr. Suss, is capping right now. Now, what he just said that Teofimo Lopez said is right? But he not putting it in proper context. Teofimo Lopez, I remember that. Teofimo Lopez was saying that, but he wasn't saying who was doing it. They acting like Tank was the one picking his own fights, bro. Right? What Teofimo Lopez laid out, what Mr. Suss is talking about, right, is the Floyd Mayweather blueprint for Tank Davis. I talk about that in the video. Go check the video. Hey, yo, y'all watch that video. Everybody that liked the video, the last joint, hit the hype on that joint. Hype it up, man. Because, you know, haters trying to bury my channel, but my channel ain't going nowhere. It ain't going nowhere. Real talk, bro. I ain't got no job, man. I do YouTube, bro. Like, yo, facts. So my channel ain't going nowhere, Slim. Like, real talk. So if y'all on that video, y'all go to that last joint I did, right? When I break it down, the Tank Davis story from 2013 till now, right? Hit the hype on that joint. Hit the like and hype it up. Because right now, because like the haters don't want y'all to see that video because it messes up their narrative, right? They can't be making all cap videos like this, bruh. Where they twisting the context, right? And like rolling shit around. Yo, real talk. Yo, salute to Money Brown, man. Money Brown TV, salute, man. One of the realest on YouTube. Let's get it, man. Yo, I'm telling y'all, bruh. So, yeah, you got haters like this. But when he's spitting, Teofimo was telling the truth. But he was telling y'all what Floyd Mayweather and PBC was doing. It wasn't Tank doing it, bruh. Floyd was keeping Tank out of legacy fights the whole time. The only time he wanted to give Tank a legacy fight is when he was mad at him, right? And I break it down in the video. He was trying to wash Tank. He tried to give him Lomachenko 6 weeks notice, bruh. And then he said, all right, then take Pedraza then with 6 weeks notice. But little did he know, like Calvin and Kenny know what they doing. And not only that, Tank was good friends with Shakur Stevenson, a dude Floyd Mayweather was trying to sign at the time. He was ready to wash Tank and sign Shakur. Shakur went into that camp and helped Tank Davis get ready for the biggest fight of his life. The Pedraza fight was the biggest fight of Tank's life because if he lost that fight, there is no Tank Davis. There is no Tank Davis if he loses that fight. Shakur helped him out, bro. Big time. And that's what I mean. It's a shame them two had a falling out, bro. Because what they accomplished was amazing. Facts, bro. Facts. Boom. All right, so let's continue. Yo, Vic, what's good, man? I watched the last drop, Scooter. I hyped it for my man. Yo, Vic, that's what's good, fam. Everybody watch that video and hype it up, man. Because the haters don't want y'all to see that video. That video got receipts for anybody that says Tank did a lot of ducking, right? Now let's get back to Mr. Suss, right? Let's holler at Mr. Suss real quick. This capping ass video he did, man.
He's never going to face some guy like Teofimo Lopez or even Devin Haney, which they trained in the same gym for a year, even discussed fighting, but never made it happen, surprisingly, my people. What he did instead was when Devin Haney got one loss against Ryan Garcia, he made it seem like, oh, that's it, Devin Haney's wasted. No need to fight him. He needs to work his way back up. When really styles make fighting and boxing, and he wasn't the one that beat him, and his style is nowhere near as Ryan Garcia, so he needs to fight him himself and give the opportunity, or give one of the young guys an opportunity like Keyshawn Davis. Because when Mayweather...
All right, pause, man, pause. All right, so now check this out, right? Before we get into the youngest he talking about, right? Tank did. When they told Tank, we got an Amazon deal for you that's paying you more than Floyd, he said, bring Devin Haney on. He said, bring on Shakur, bring on Devin Haney, bring on Teofimo Lopez, bring them on, right? So Slim want to forget that part. That part is not convenient to his truth, right? But he's speaking for all the haters, though, right? He's speaking for all the haters. The haters don't want to hear what really happened. And when you tell them what really happened, they're going to act like they didn't hear you, right? That's a fact, bro. He wanted that Haney smoke. They sabotaged him at PBC. That's what really happened. They lied to him about a deal that was never real. And then they underbid everybody on the road to the fight. That's a fact. Yo, Anthony Robinson, we're going to address what you talking about in a minute, man. I want to break down this video real quick. Salute, King. Salute. Anthony Perez, salute, man. Yo. I'm telling you, man. So I'm telling you, yo, we're going to address all of that, bro. We're addressing all of that. All of that tonight. Yeah. Yo, boxing with 2-4. I agree. And we're going to address that too. I got something for y'all on that, man. So, yo, so back to the hater, right? So what the hater's talking about, he's having selective amnesia and he's ignoring the facts, bro. He's ignoring the facts that Tank did want that smoke, but he wanted to get paid for it. Real talk. Because and before that, Floyd Mayweather was blocking all the fights. I got the receipts, Slim. I got the receipts. And now they mad at him for fighting a heavyweight? Oh, you mad at a dude who cleaned out the lightweight division of weight bullies, right? Who is 5'5", 140 pounds on a good day, right? Who weighs in for every fight underweight, except when he was hanging with AB when he was younger, right? And I'll show you too. Like, I cover it all. Like, Tank ain't no angel in the situation, but when it comes to the topic of ducking smoke, Tank never ducked no smoke, Slim. He never ducked no smoke. And you got to give him his props for fighting a heavyweight, bro. You got to, man. You got to, Slim. Yo, Sporty Bag, salute. They're going to hate no matter what, right? They're going to hate, and they're going to have selective amnesia. They're going to have selective amnesia, Slim. Hold on. Where you at, man? Oh, the video
was coming up, and he was an OG. He was letting the young guys get an opportunity. He was in there like, all right, y'all coming up. Y'all think y'all got a chance? I'm going to wash y'all, you feel me? And Keyshawn Davis or guys like Tito Mercado are not getting this opportunity, and they are 17-0, working their way up, working from the amateurs, and they're not getting an opportunity. People are scared of these guys like this, like Ernesto Tito Mercado, my people. He's 17-0. Look, 16 by knockout. Only one dude walked out of there without going to sleep. Out of 17 people. You get that? You understand that? That's why he's trying to run out the division and run out of boxing. Let me get this fight with Jake Paul. And I'm out of here. This is...
Oh, my God, man. Yo, this nigga is so much. He's a liar. He's full of cap and he's full of hate, bro. Slim is full of hate, bro. I mean, it's no other way to put it, Slim. Like, yo, the hate you spitting with lies, bro. You're lying, bro. Like, okay, so now, let's keep it like this, right? If Tank was willing to fight Shakur, Devin Haney, right? He wanted a rematch with Pitbull. He's like he was going down the line, right? And none of it happened. The PBC Amazon deal was all caps, right? Just like you, nigga. It was all caps, right? He got disheartened. He's looking for real money fights. And he got to fight rats and roaches, right? That's that. Yo, Lawmont, rats and roaches, right? The dude that sues his homie for putting them on, right? He had to fight that nigga, right? All the fights y'all talking about, he wanted those fights, and he had to fight that nigga because he was Sabotage. And that's my opinion. Allegedly, that's what it looked like. And I'll post the receipts, right? But I'm a salute Mr. Sus for shouting out the youth, right? Because, yo, real talk, like, these are the fighters that's on the come up. But when he finished, I'm going to tell you how this all going to flip.
What it seems like, my people. Abdullah Mason's not going to get this opportunity. All these guys are on in or around his weight division. So he's like, he sees these guys around there. He's like, you know what? I'm calling it quits. Emiliano Vargas is right there too. You never heard him mention him, man. You know what I'm saying? Lamont Roach, clearly, we know he avoided him on the rematch.
Lawmont, rat and roaches, man. Lawmont, rats and roaches. That dude from PG County that's pump faking like he from DC. You ain't from DC. You a Maryland Bama. You a straight up measy, nigga. You a straight up measy. Maryland Bama. Straight up, bruh. So, yo, Mr. Sus, right? Obvious Tank hater. And like, I'm gonna give them props for bigging up the youngins. They on the come up. But yo, let's get this hater up out of here, man. Yo, bye hater. Bye hater. Let's get this hater up out of here, man. Boom, boom. Yo, y'all had enough of this hater, yo. Bounce, hater. Yo, bounce. Hater, bounce. All right, so yeah. Right? So now let's talk about what the hater was talking about, right? So we've already established early in the career it was Floyd Mayweather. I posted the receipts. Check out the video. Hype it up. Because the haters don't want y'all to see that video. Because that video was full of receipts. And I break it down fight by fight. Facts. Like, you can't watch that video and say Tank was ducking. You can't, bro. Right? And in part 2, I go in deeper. I'm dropping that in a few days. Right? And basically what part 2 is going to be about what I'm talking about right now. The Amazon deal was a lie, bro. They lied. Somebody lied to Tank. And whoever lied to him, I suspect they finessed the bag out of Amazon and used his name to do it, bro. In fact, Tank was forced into this fight, bro. He was forced into this fight, and he's fighting a heavyweight, and they still don't want to give him his props. Get out of here. So if Tank, they hate Tank so bad, right? They want him to fight a heavyweight like Usyk or somebody. Then they give him his props. You fight Usyk, man. Why you fighting Jake Paul? Nigga, Jake Paul's 6'4", 200 pounds, Slim. It ain't like he fighting Sean O'Malley. Then y'all would have like a point. But he's fighting Jake Paul, bro. A dude who's been boxing for years, right? The size, man, he's a heavyweight, right? But nah, it ain't, y'all ain't gonna count unless he fighting Usyk or Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder, right? Yeah. Y'all want the odds stacked against him like that. Y'all can't get a man credit for fighting a heavyweight who's been boxing for years, bruh. But yo, bruh, I hear what you're saying, Anthony Robinson, and that's all real. At the same time, the size advantage makes this a fight. The size advantage makes this a fight. You can't discredit this fight. This is a legit fight, Slim. I don't care what the haters talking about. You got a 5'5", 135-pound man fighting a dude who's 6'4", 200 pounds, Slim. On the street, you would get props for that, bruh. On the street, you would get props for that, Slim. Like, facts. Bruh. The hate is real out here, man. The hate is real out here, bruh. Like, come on. And everything you talking. All right, so now, if Tank goes in there and, like, attacks Jake Paul's body, puts him on his ass, he don't got to knock him out, just put him down one time. What happens? I want to know what y'all think going to happen. Because I know what's going to happen. Slim. Boom. Tank Davis becomes a megastar, bruh. He becomes a megastar. Bro, real talk. Salute to Life is Good. Where's the video of Floyd fighting the Big Show in the WWE? What you think Tank doing after this? What y'all think Tank doing after this? He rocking with the Paul brothers, Slim. The Paul brothers, man. Real talk. Because PBC tried to sabotage him, allegedly, supposedly, in my opinion, right? Turkey Al-Sheikh is like, he don't trust him. But Turkey's an option, right? But he don't trust him. You got the Paul brothers who can give you just as big of a bag or bigger than Turkey Al-Sheikh, bro. And way more than PBC gonna get you. Because something up, man. Al not there, bro. Al's not there. I'm thinking Floyd running the show. And Espinoza is the front man. Real talk. Because how you gonna fumble a Tank bag for 2 straight years, Slim? How you gonna do that? Coming off, Ryan Garcia was just on somebody talking about he made $30 million. He made $30 million off the Tank fight. 1.4 million pay-per-view buys, right? So how you gonna come off a fight where his opponent made $30 million? The B-side made $30 million, bruh. Right? Come on. How you gonna come off that and you a seasoned fight promoter and you can't get this man a fight? Fuck out of here, Slim. Yo, Sporty Bags got Tank at 6. Boom, boom. God did. Won't he do it? If Tank knock him out at 6, I'm good with that. But I got Tank at least putting him on his ass if it's a real fight. All Tank got to do is attack the body, bro. If he attacked the body, like Jake Paul won't be able to deal with that. But Jake Paul still got advantage. What Jake Paul going to try to do? Grab him and lean his weight on him? That's what he going to do. Jake Paul going to start wrestling, right? But Tank got the speed advantage. If Tank goes in, out, pivots, right, lateral, and jump back, jump in, solar plexus, liver, right, just don't even go for the chin, bruh. Go straight body shots, kill his body. You'll put him on his ass, you'll become a mega star, right? And then you fight Logan Paul. Fight Logan, I don't care what the haters say. It's all about a bet. Floyd did it. Floyd Mayweather did it. The same dude that be hating on him because his daughter was Snapchatting him, right? The same dude that tried to set him up to lose and thinking he gonna sign Shakur and just wash Tank, right? The same dude that was disrespecting him and like training his rival Devin Haney because he trying to sign Devin Haney because he always respected Devin Haney as a fighter more than he did Tank, right? This the hater that Tank Davis is dealing with. Floyd don't want nobody to be better than him, Slim. Like, for real, man. So Tank is dealing with all this to the force. They forced him to fight a heavyweight, and the haters don't want to give him his props. You got to give a man his props, though. Real talk. Money Brown TV, what's good, man? Tank will be a fool to not get that bag. Real talk. If their favorite fighter was in that position, you would hear crickets. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. When Canelo when they thought Canelo was about to fight Jake Paul, wasn't nobody hating. Wasn't nobody hating, bro. They were like, well, Canelo's resume deserves, right? He can do a money fight. But for a Tank can't do it, I'm not even going to pull the race card on it, though, man. I'm going to leave the race card alone, though, right? Right? But the hate is coming from somewhere. The hate is real. The hate is real, bro. Real talk, man. Yo, salute to Tony, man. Yeah, real talk, man. Clifton Dennis, my guy. Real talk, man. Salute, man. Yeah, Vic, what's up, fam? We up in here, bro. It's no way Tank is supposed to turn down the Jake Paul fight, right? And if he gets offered a WWE deal, he'd be crazy to not take that, right? But I'm going to tell you why it's going to pay off, right? If Tank puts Jake Paul on his ass, fights Logan Paul in the WWE, he's rich, right? He's rich, right? And what's going to happen? If he comes back to boxing, every fight's a big fight. Every fight's a big fight. And all them youngers that hater named will be a big fight. The Shakur fight, all the fights will be bigger than they are now. And he'll be rich. So he'll be rich, right? With a mega fan base that's beyond boxing, right? He will have a super casual fan base, just the same thing Floyd Mayweather got. Floyd will be sick, right? Tank will have become everything he didn't want Tank to become. Facts. So now he got the luxury. If he's still hungry and he wants these mega fights, every fight in boxing from that point on is a mega fight, just like it was with Floyd Mayweather. Facts. Clifton Dennis. I'm telling you, fam, watch it. Watch it, man. Where we at? Yo, IntelliQ, man. Intellect IntelliQ. My guy, what's up? If this fight is at all serious, Tank will dance circles around Jake. He won't have to. But yo, get a man his props. He 5'5", man, fighting a heavyweight. He's fighting a real heavyweight. Just the size advantage alone makes this a competitive fight. So now we have to see what Tank's boxing skills are. Because the Jake Paul fight, believe it or not, is dangerous just because of the size disadvantage. And the haters are not going to acknowledge that. The haters want Tank to fight Usyk. The haters want Tank to fight Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder if he's going to fight a heavyweight. Crazy work, right? Crazy. And that's how deep the hate goes. They won't give him his props no matter what he does. That's why if he goes in there and puts Jake Paul on his ass, he becomes everything Floyd Mayweather was trying to keep him from becoming, which is a mega star who's bigger than the sport of boxing. Everything Floyd Mayweather is, right? Right? Floyd did not want him to get to that point. Floyd been trying to sabotage him since he left Mayweather Promotions, allegedly, supposedly, in my opinion, what it looked like, right? Yeah. Where these haters at, man? Anthony Robinson, are you a hater? Are you a hater, my guy? Come on, man. We got to keep it real, though. Anthony Robinson. Tell me where I'm wrong at, Slim. Tell me where I'm wrong at. Did you watch the video? Did you watch the complete history of Gervonta Tank Davis? The legacy, right? The Tank Davis era, right? Did you watch that? Watch that video. Watch the receipts, man. I made it for guys like you, Anthony Robinson. Facts, man. I made it for guys like you, bro. Yo, Jake Paul doesn't deserve to be in the ring, but okay. Dude, you can't say that, man. Jake Paul generates money and eyes, right? If Tank Davis gets in there and puts Jake Paul on his ass, that is the best possible thing for Tank Davis. He gets everything he wanted. They've been trying to freeze him out. They've been trying to force him to do shit for less money than he's worth. Like, real talk, bro. Look at that underfinanced Lawmont Rats and Roaches fight, right? Look at the Lawmont Rats and Roaches fight, right? They didn't put no money in it. The press conference was at Howard University. Real talk. It was underfinanced. They had dudes in there who was moderating, who was getting underpaid, or even if they probably wasn't even getting paid. That nigga in the green suit probably didn't even get paid, man. Real talk, bruh. You're just there to be there, clout chasing, right? They didn't put no money in that joint, man. Straight, ratchet, janky promotion. Lamont Rats and Roaches got underpaid. He didn't get super paid for that. They said, you fighting this fight for clout, Slim. We putting you on, right? And he took the fight. He showed up and showed out. Then he sat on his ass playing video games when he could have pivoted into another fight. But nah, a spoiled child, man. Lamont Rats and Roaches waiting on this man to front him another bag, right? I don't know. How can you not pivot and turn that Tank fight into millions of dollars on your next fight? You're going to sit on your ass playing video games and wait for him to do it again. Lawmont Rats and Roaches, man. You're going to sue him too. Rats and Roaches, man. Man, that dude ain't from D.C., bro. He is not from D.C. Salute to Lord Quincy, man. Yo, that was a great video with all the receipts and stuff. Yo, I put it out there for the haters, man. Lord Quincy, I put it out there for the haters. Anytime somebody hating on Tank, refer them to that video. Tank never ducked no smoke. He was kept from the smoke by a hater, by a dude who didn't want him to be greater than him, right? Real talk. By a dude who respected his rivals more than him because, and like, okay, so Floyd's point, I'm not saying Floyd didn't have a legitimate point, but I feel the way he handled that was bitch made, right? He felt Tank wasn't serious. He's like, yo, you hanging with AB, you drinking. Like, Floyd don't respect boxers that drink, right? You smoking. We seen on the other video that Tank smokes, right? So you drinking, you smoking, right? You showed up over, you lost the belt on the scales. You hanging with a dude who wants to be a rapper, who can talk shit, who's like wasting his talent. That's what Floyd thought of AB, right? Wasted talent, right? And not only that, you signed to me and you not taking boxing serious at all. This is Floyd's perspective. Floyd like, man, fuck Tank. Nigga, go in there, do what that what the hater had, what Teofimo Lopez said. Teofimo Lopez was right. That's what Floyd Mayweather was doing, right? So go in there, fight the dudes we give you. Stop talking to me about legacy fights. Because Tank wanted to unify at 30 and Floyd was like, man, stop that. Stop that. We ain't doing that. Tank wanted to fight Lomachenko at 30 when he was ready, not with 6 weeks notice, right? Floyd only was going to give him the Lomachenko fight with 6 weeks notice, right? When he's trying to burn him, right? So when he's ready to fight him at 130, he said, Tank is like, yo, let's unify. Floyd like, nah, man. I got the receipts. Him and Leonard Ellaby up there like, nah. These young fighters need to chill, right? Floyd sitting there in front of everybody. We're not going to talk. Like, he even got mad they kept mentioning Lomachenko. Tank looking at Floyd like, Slim, I could beat Lomachenko. What are you doing? But Floyd going to throw the money in his face. We're getting you 7-figure paydays. We're going to get you to 8 figures, then 9 figures, man. You're making just as much money as Lomachenko, and you're doing it easier, right? Floyd Mayweather the whole time, Slim. And what I want to find out is who lied to this dude about that Amazon deal. Because that's all the proof you need, bruh. Cigar talk. Like that whole fight promotion. Tank is like, I'm about to get paid. I'm fighting everybody. Because he knew he had to fight everybody to get the money, so he was with it. So if he's sitting there telling you, I'm with the smoke because I'm about to get paid, right? And then you lie to the nigga and tell him, now we can't with the Amazon deal, man. We can't really do that, man, but we could give you this. How you gonna feel? How are you gonna feel? Right? Now, not even as a boxer, whatever on your job, right? Your boss tell you, man, you about to get a crazy promotion, right? You about to get ridiculous amounts of money. You got to work for it, though. Like, bring it on. Bring the work on, right? You gonna do it, right? And then when you start doing the work and get ready to do the work, they be like, yeah, actually, man, that deal, that raise, it's not like we said it was, man. It's actually a lot less, but we still want you to do the same amount of work. How you gonna feel? How you gonna feel, Slim? Yeah, put it like that on your job. How you gonna feel if they told you you're gonna get a gigantic raise, but you gotta do more work? You with it because money talks. So now you about to do the work and they telling you, nah, actually that raise kind of nah. You know? How you gonna feel about that? Yeah. Y'all know. Lord Quincy. I don't put that on rats and roaches. Pro Box trash for not getting another fight for rats and roaches. Instead he was on Twitch talking about a draw tour. Facts, man. So you blaming his promoters. I don't care, man. I don't care. All I'm telling you is this, man. Like, if everybody thinks you beat Tank Davis, you don't sit at the video game waiting for another Tank Davis fight. What type of hustle is that? That's how you know that dude is not from the mud. He's not from the trenches at all, man. He's a spoiled kid who ain't putting up no work. He probably never had to work for nothing in his life, right? Real talk, man. Anybody from the trenches, from the mud, with a real hustle heart, an entrepreneurial spirit, would have pivoted off that Tank fight and not sat in front of the video game waiting for another Tank fight. Clown shit. And then you're going to sue the man. Rats and roaches up in this bitch, man. Rats and roaches, bruh. Boom, boom. Money Brown, salute, King. Real talk, man. Wow, man, we bombing on these haters, man. Sporty Bag, salute, man. Yeah, real talk. Y'all niggas know. Real talk. Yo, Anthony Robinson, what hate you got to spew right now, man? Come on. Boxers are stars. Ryan Garcia will knock out 70% of pros. Tank is better. Yeah. I'm not disagreeing with that. Ryan Garcia was the B-side in that fight and got 30 mil. Think about it. And now y'all can't get a fight, and you a promotion company. Y'all can't get a fight for this man. Come on, Slim. Make it make sense. The only way it makes sense is if it went down the way I'm saying it. Real talk. Tron Murray, salute. What up, pal? Man, I'm from Texas. Canelo versus Crawford fight gonna be bragging rights for blacks versus Mexican communities for years to come. That's serious in Texas. Megatron, yo, man, I ain't gonna. Look, we could talk that. I got Terrence Crawford in that fight, man, and I'm changed a lot of niggas' opinion about that because I point out the obvious. And like I'm saying, how long can you test positive for computerol, right? And then blame it on the steaks, right? And then go to a Mexican meat packing facility, right? And get them to say it was their fault. Dude, I used to be a barber, man. I can get paperwork on anything. All the barbers know that. I can get check stubs. I can get all types of forms. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a good barber. So imagine what a $1 million boxer can do, right? In Mexico, right? You think it's hard to find a steak or a meat packing facility that said, oh, it's us. It was our fault, right? Come on, Slim. And then let you know something. The roids on the front end hurt you on the back end. So you getting old now, Slim. You can't just shoot them up no more, Slim. Allegedly, supposedly, what it look like. Or you can't just eat the steaks like that, Slim, and get the same effects. You're going to pay for it on the back end. That shit stops working after a while, right? Okay. What else he do? Why Floyd ain't rock with Tank or AB? Boxers should not drink alcohol, Slim. Boxers should not. How long can you be getting drunk regularly, man? Right? Partying Haney style, right? Yeah, how long can you do that as a fighter? Real talk, right? Real talk. So we got clenbuterol, intoxicants, a history of intoxicants, right? And now we're looking at, you've been coasting, Slim, for the past few years. You've been coasting. Terrence Crawford has been challenging himself, and Canelo has been coasting. Real talk, fighting subpar talent, man. Not on his level. Real talk, ducking David Benavidez type shit, right? But fighting on William Skull and Ryder, right? And Mugia. Like all these dudes, man. Come on, man. And fighting Baby Charlo, Lord Charlo. Come on. How long are you going to be able to do this, right? And now your opponent has been challenging himself. moving up steadily, man, taking challenges, never smoked, never drank, was serious about the life. Everything Floyd Mayweather was outside the ring, right? Everything Floyd was, right? And like he's getting ready to go in there for the biggest fight of his life. He knows his whole legacy rides on this fight. Terence Crawford gonna beat the shit out Canelo, Slim. Canelo been coasting too long. He been coasting too long. He been abusing his body too long. He's about to he's about to pay the price. He gonna meet the Reaper come September. He about to meet the Reaper, bruh. The Reaper's name is Terence Bud Crawford, coming out of the shadows, right? He gonna put a stop to this. The only way Canelo wins that fight, in my opinion, is by robbery. If it goes to the cards and the judges are like, come on, man, we just gonna go ahead and do it because he Canelo. Real talk. Young boxing fans, salute. Why the fuck is they keep trying to play with the Reaper? Rats and roaches, man. Come on, man. Rats and roaches. He a rat, man. He a rat. You're not from DC, man. Lord Quincy, what's good? Yeah, Scooter, you have a point. Roach could have taken another fight, rise his profile, so the rematch becomes big money fight. Facts, man. You gonna sit on your ass playing video games, waiting for your man to front you another pack after you smoked up the last pack. Right? He fronted you the pack so you have enough money to buy your own pack next time and flip it, right? He fronted you the pack so you could flip the next pack, right? You're gonna take the pack he fronted you, smoke it up playing video games, and want him to front you something again. Think about it. Real hustlers know what I'm talking about, man. Real talk, man. Tony, can't see Bud winning. That's what a lot of people say, man, but I'm telling you, that's not the same Canelo Alvarez. It's not the same Canelo Alvarez. He's not the same one y'all remember, bro. Real talk. There we go. Life is good. No drinking, no smoking, no yakking the girl. Real talk. Bud don't get down like that. Bud don't get down like that, bro. Bud's vice is making babies. That's his vice. None of Bud's wins have been against anyone at their prime, and not even how he get his undisputed titles and who he defeated them against. I just don't see it coming. I mean, you entitled to your opinion, fam. I ain't mad at you for that, Tony. Consensus says, right? Everybody thinking Canelo gonna do it, but they remembering the Canelo of yesteryear. They're not seeing the dude off the yak and the girl, right? They're not seeing the dude who been coasting for a while now, right? They're not seeing the dude that eats computer raw steaks for years now, right? Whole squad testing dirty, right? That's not even allegedly. Whole squad testing dirty, right? You past 35 now, Slim. Like you can't do that anymore and still be at a high level. I don't care if you sparring with Boots Ennis. That ain't gonna help you, Slim. Boots Ennis ain't got the same dog in him that Terence Crawford got. Terence Crawford built different, man. Terence Crawford takes care of himself the whole time. He's been taking care of himself the whole time. Just saying, man. I'm just saying. Do you think Boots is beating Canelo up in camp? I think he's giving him some work, but I think he's giving him some work. But Boots kind of a timid nigga, though, man. Boots kind of a timid nigga for real, man. He got all the talent in the world, bro. So he might be giving him that work, but you know, I don't know, man. I'm disappointed in Boots, man. Yeah, Tony, yeah, you know I got a point. I know you got a point too. I'm just telling you, I don't see it. We're going to agree to disagree, my guy. We are definitely going to agree to disagree. I think Bud about to shock the world, man. But yeah, man, so yeah. And y'all, I'm dropping part 2 of that video, man. Like, yeah, these haters they gonna keep hating on Tank. They're gonna try to discredit him for beating a heavyweight too. Watch. They're gonna try to discredit him for beating a heavyweight. Young boxing fan. Swiper, no swiping. Oh man. Okay. Somebody scamming. I know they scammed Amazon. They told Tank he getting a deal back bigger than Floyd. All cap, man. All cap. And the haters out here ignoring the facts of the situation and just want to hate. It's just what it is. But yo, Boxing is going to be better for Tank doing this because when he steps, it's going to leave a lane for all them young fighters. All them young fighters and all the fighters who currently on the stage right now. The Keishans, the Shakurs, I'm saying the Vargases, the Masons, even the Cromel Motons, right? Because it's going to happen. Just what happened with Floyd left. It was a void. Fighters blew up. Manny Pacquiao blew up. It was fighters blowing up, man. Because Floyd it was a void when he left. And watch, Tank gonna do the same thing. He should do the same thing if he's smart. If Tank is smart. Because, yo, they got you, Tank, with that Amazon deal, Cap. They got that. They scammed you. They finessed you. They used you to finesse a bag, bro. You notice he couldn't play the Mexican boys like that. The Mexican boys is affiliated with people that can put Floyd, they can make Floyd disappear, right? Fucking with their money like that. Tank ain't got connections like that, right? So they couldn't do that to the Mexican boys, but they could do it to Tank. And Tank was loyal to the soil to them, and they played that loyalty, man. They played him. He got finessed. Tron Murray, what's good, man? Scooter, who your top 3 boxers of all time? I got Rocky Marciano, Ali, and 18 to 19-year-old Mike Tyson. Who you got, fam? Okay, so them heavyweights. We going heavyweights? Heavyweights, I gotta go Ali. Ali for sure. I gotta go Jack Johnson. I know people don't want to hear me say, but I'm gonna go on Jack Johnson. We going heavyweights. The third, man, like Usyk can get up there eventually, but right now it's tough, man. Because like you're right, man. Kid Dynamite was vicious, and you're right. It's 3 different eras of Mike Tyson. You got Kid Dynamite, then you got the Mike that got set up and sent to jail. He came home. He was no longer Kid Dynamite. Then he stayed in the game too long and just became trash. So if we going with that Kid Dynamite era, I'm going with Larry Holmes, Slim. I'm going with Larry Holmes. I'm going with Larry Holmes because Larry Holmes, he stayed great longer than Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson fell off and was just riding his legacy after a while. So life is good. Going with Lennox. I used to hate on Lennox Lewis when he was boxing, but now I appreciate him. Lennox Lewis is definitely top 10. Definitely top 10. Kid Dynamite, I'm going to get to Kid Dynamite number 4, but I can't put him over Larry Holmes. Hey, yo, Tron Murray. A lot of black people hate the fact that I like Rocky Marciano. I like Rocky Marciano too, though. He not in my top. He not in my top 3. But I like Rocky Marciano, man. Like Slim want to fight with his nose hanging off. Yo, just a tough guy, man. I like Rocky Marciano a lot, bro. But I couldn't put him over Alexander Usyk, though. I couldn't do it. To me, Usyk is steady rising. Lord Quincy, PBC should hire you as an advisor. Already, you got the blueprint to give Tank all the biggest fights. Lay off a year, let these other fighters get more established, then make big money only. Yes, right, bro. I'm telling you, Lord Quincy, yo, facts, fam. Because when Tank after he beat Jake Paul or put him on his ass and then fight Logan Paul in the WWE, he's a mega star, fam. He's a mega star. Now when he comes back to boxing, if he decides to come back, every fight's a major fight. Every fight. I'm talking, he could be bigger than Canelo, Slim. He could be bigger than Canelo. If he could come back with that dog, though, he'd have to come back with that dog and put people to sleep like people remember. If he coming back soft and like Hollywood Tank, don't even come back, man. Life is good. Larry Holmes, prime, smacks Usyk all around the ring. That's why I got Larry Holmes up there. Yeah, I had to go Larry Holmes, man. He in my top 3. So it's heavyweights, Jack Johnson, Muhammad Ali, Larry Holmes. And like my Atlanta homies be like Holyfield. I'm like, man, Holyfield was a dirty ass fighter, bro. He was a tough, dirty fighter, bro. Y'all see the way he mauled Mike Tyson in 2 fights, man? He was dirty the whole fight. Both fights, just a dirt ball. He was dirtier than Katie Taylor, man. Yo, Matin 509. What this? Why does this channel keep popping up in my timeline? Oh, this nigga mad. You a hater? You a hater? They can't stop me, man. You can't stop me, man. You popping up in the timeline because it's legit, man. Yo, you actually fortunate because everybody that rock with Casual Boxing Talk know what's gonna happen before it's news. We all know what's gonna happen before everybody else on it, man. Boom, boom. Anthony Robinson. I can name two fighters that can take a big push. Tank, Canelo. Okay. Yo, remember I told y'all though, man. If you find haters who hating on Tank, refer them to that video. That video got all the receipts, and part 2 gonna have even more receipts, bro. Go ahead. Okay, take a big punch. Yeah, Tank Canelo. Yeah, Tank got one of the top chins in boxing, bro. Facts. And like I say, I would love to see Terrence Crawford knock Canelo out. I just don't think he can, but I think he can outbox him and beat him, man. I think he can tat him up. I think he can beat him and tat him up and beat him convincingly. But if he knocks him out, even better. Yeah, but you're right. Canelo definitely got a chin. And Tank Davis got a chin. And that's what it is. For real. But yeah. Well, I want more Tank haters, man. Where the Tank haters at? Because y'all can't say nothing, man. Y'all can't say, he ain't duck shit. Like they was capping on him. They finessed the bag. They used him to finesse a bag out of a big company, right? They lied to him about what he was going to make. And he was disheartened by that. And if your job did that to you, you would be disheartened too. You'd be ready to leave that motherfucker, right? They lied to you about your raise, but they still want you to do all the work they said you're going to have to do. How would you feel, yo? And then you got another company, Jake Paul, right? Comes in and said, guess what, Slim? Fuck that raise. We're going to make more than that. We fuck with you. What you going to do? You're going to quit and sign with that other company. That's what you're going to do. And if you say you wouldn't do that, you lying. You straight capping. You lying more than Mr. Sus. Let's keep it real. Yeah. We up all night, baby. Rocking with Casual Boxing Talk, man. Scooter Powell, the Ghost Rider of boxing. Real talk, man. Yo, man, salute to everybody in the chat, man. Salute to everybody that's rocking with the real, man. Anthony Robinson, man. Life is good. Lord Quincy, man. Tron Murray. Tony up in here. Young boxing fan. Clifton Dennis, my guy, man. What you had to say, Clifton Dennis? Let me pause on Clifton Dennis real quick. What you talking about? My guy, man. He doesn't deserve no credit for Jake. Oh, there we go. I was looking for a Tank hater. Hey, yo, Clifton Dennis. Jake Paul is a legit heavyweight. He's 6'4", 6'5". He around that height, right? 6'4", 6'3", 6'4", 200 pounds. What's Tank? 5'5". My nigga, 5'5", 135 pounds, who weighs in underweight when he's in shape. And you're not gonna give him credit for fighting that? You're not gonna give him credit for fighting that, man? I could see if he was fighting Sean O'Malley, though. I would agree with you if he was fighting Sean O'Malley. But this is Jake Paul, Slim. And Jake Paul been boxing for like going on 8 years now. Let's keep it real, bro. Let's keep it real. Clifton Dennis. I mean, that's your opinion, fam. That's your opinion. And like I say, I don't get mad at niggas for having opinions. Like, I ain't mad at Mr. Sus for having his opinion. I'm going on him for lying, though. He all cap. He's either all cap or he misinformed, bruh. Tony, what's good, man? To be honest, Roach fucked that bag up. He should have called out Pitbull. All Mexicans feel Pitbull won, even though he didn't beat him. He would have made him look really good. Facts. It was a lot of fighters he could have called out. He could have called out any Tank opponent. Pitbull, Frank Martin. Like, keep it going, man. He could have called out anybody, right? He could have called out people that want to fight Tank. He could have called out Shakur. He could have called out Keyshawn Davis. Man, he could have called out Edwin De Los Santos. It was so many folks at 35 he could have called out, and he sat on his ass playing video games, Slim. I'm not giving Youngin a pass for that. That shit corny as a motherfucker. That's some corny, weak nigga shit, man. Real talk, man. Where we at with it, man? Clifton Dennis. He ducked Loma, Shakur, and avoided Devin. Bruh. Clifton Dennis, did you watch the video, Slim? I mean, I got the receipts on the video. It's right there, man. All you gotta do is watch the video, fam. It's right there. Clifton Dennis, tell me what you thought of the video. Tell me what was going through your mind when you saw those receipts. I gotta know this, fam. That's right, Tony. Mexican black always sell, right? And that's what I was saying too. Like I was saying, like PBC, like when he came home, the Frank Martin fight wasn't the fight they should have set up. They should have set up that Sabotage fight, man. Like if they were really looking to make a bag with Tank, you do the Sabotage fight. Real talk. And like everybody, all the youngins that Mr. Suss was talking about in his video, man, their promoters wouldn't have fed them the Tank, bruh. Abdullah Mason people would not have given him the Tank right now, bruh. Like this dude acting like he don't know boxing. He know boxing. He just lying, bro. Man, I don't like a lying ass dude, man. No lying ass, man. I don't like liars, bro. Young boxing fan, you wild, my nigga. You wild. Where we at, man? Life is good. It's not the eyes that are blind. It's the hearts. Facts, bro. It's facts. Because like, when you got hate in your heart, you can see the truth, but sometimes you can't see past the hate. Yo, facts, life is good. That's all facts. I always say, yeah, I watched it, misleading the people on a few things. Where though? Where you saw the people say it right out of their mouth, right? I didn't say nothing that I didn't have a receipt for. So when I say he wouldn't give him Loma, I posted 2 times Floyd Mayweather openly admitted that we ducking Lomachenko. Real talk. I posted Tevin Farmer saying Davis want to fight, man, but his peoples don't. They waiting for me to get old. I posted Garrett Russell Jr. saying the same shit. Come on, Slim. Come on, Slim. Real talk, bro. It's all there. It's all there. Coming out of their mouth. Like, I'm not quoting them. I'm letting them say it. Come on, Slim. Yeah. We agree to disagree, Clifton Dennis. That's real. And see, that's the problem, right? People don't even understand, like, that's how you're supposed to get down. Real talk. It's okay for everybody to have their opinion. It's okay to agree to disagree, right? But when you're calling out people who be capping, right, you got to do that. Like Mr. Suss be capping, bro. That whole video was all caps, bro. And you talking about I did a misleading video? That nigga did a misleading video, bro. What's up, Tony? They didn't even want to feed Abdullah the key. That's a fact, man. And they're going to line him up for the Tank with Tank facts, man. They would no way Bob Arum hands Abdullah Mason over to Tank Davis. Come on, bro. That's not like this dude make this video like he don't even know what boxing is, bro. You don't even know what the hell you talking about sometimes, Slim. What's up with y'all, man, Mr. Suss, man? Boom, boom. Lord Quincy, man, salute, King. Much respect, bro. Tron Murray, what's good, man? Question. NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, even soccer had a tournament based on the system. So even the little man can come up for real, man. Example, OKC. Is boxing promotion a model outdated? Who's the best young fighter? Who's the best young fighter? Right now, we're about to find out. We're going to find out when Tank leaves Les Avoid field. Because I want to see. Like Abdullah Mason, I think it's some holes in his game, right? I think he knows better. Like, I'm going to have to go with Keyshawn Davis. When I sit and think about it, I'm going to go with Keyshawn. And I think, but he got mental problems. He could crash out at any minute and fuck it all up. That's what I saw. And I saw that, man. I saw that before it happened. But yeah, I'm going to go with Keyshawn. That's the answer to that question. Scooter, you messing with the Chief of War. I don't even know who that is, fam. I don't even know who the Chief of War is, man. Clifton Dennis. What about the clip Floyd trying to make the Loma fight? Floyd was trying to give Tank the Loma fight after he was thinking Tank was smashing his daughter, bruh. He was giving the man 6 weeks notice to fight Vasily Lomachenko. Tank in his camp is like, that's crazy work, Floyd. Floyd said, okay, fight Pedraza then. Still crazy work, right? Shakur Stevenson came to the camp to help Tank get ready for that fight. Because what? Pedraza was a slick boxer. He was a slick boxer. Pedraza was like that during that time, right? Bruh, the boxing analysts, all boxing analysts had Tank Davis losing. They said he got a puncher's chance. Floyd Mayweather Jr. had Tank Davis losing. Wouldn't talk to him, wouldn't come to camp, wouldn't give him no advice. Shakur Stevenson, bruh. This is one of the reasons I fuck with Shakur Stevenson, man. Shakur Stevenson came to that man's camp to help him get ready. And Tank gave him his props. They fucked with each other. They was brothers. It was big bruh, little bruh. Real talk, man. Real talk. Something happened between them niggas, man. And I feel sad for that, man, because they was a damn good team. And yes, I still think the biggest fight in lightweight is Tank versus Shakur. I'm going to keep it boxing, yes. That's a fight that should happen. That'll be a great fight. But down the line, guess what? It's going to be an even better fight. It's going to be a bigger fight. The fight's going to be a big fight if it happened today, if it happened next year, if it happened 3 years from now. It's still going to be a big fight. Boom, boom. Vic, what's up, man? You had that drop saturated with receipts. Facts, bro. And hear it from the horse's mouth. Facts, bro. Like it's not. I'm not quoting none of these niggas. I'm letting them say it. They're saying it. We all see Floyd. And wait till y'all see part 2. You're gonna see Floyd tell y'all that he's really the man at PBC. It's him. It's been Floyd the whole time, bro. The whole Al Heyman thing, I mean, it's good. Al Heyman was the brain behind it, but he let Floyd handle the business, in my opinion, bro. And Floyd is petty, bro. He's a petty dude. He don't want people to be bigger than him. No Fly Zone, salute, man. School peace, salute, Mo. Fire video. Yo, man, that's what's up, man. Yo, go hype it, man. Go hype that joint, man, because the haters don't want you to see that video. The haters are probably trying to flag it. The haters are probably trying to flag it. I'm telling you, it's too many receipts in that video. It fucks up their narrative. That video fucks up the haters' narratives, bruh. Boom, boom. Lord Quincy. I went back to the Pedraza fight. Floyd was fake celebrating after Tank won. Real talk, bruh. Floyd was surprised he won. Floyd was like, God damn, youngin, you really are good. Floyd never thought he was good, bro. Floyd just thought he was a puncher. Real talk. Floyd was like, man, Floyd's plan was to hype him up, keep him fighting. Everything Teofimo Lopez said that Mr. Suss was trying to twist to form his lion-ass narrative, everything Teofimo Lopez said was right. But it was coming from Floyd, not Tank. Life is good. Boom, boom. Just watch that fight. Pedraza got beat up. He got beat the fuck up, man. Pedraza went 12 with Loma. Facts, bro. Facts. Pedraza was nasty, especially before he fought Tank. Pedraza was rightfully so the featherweight champion of the world, man, the super featherweight champion of the world. Pedraza was nice, bro. Tank fucked him up. It's real talk, man. Tank ruined him, bro. JLB Yoshi, salute. Shakur the best at 35 right now, no cap. Man, I can't argue that, man. I fuck with Shakur Stevenson, man. You see Southpaw trying to get me to hate on Cool. I'm not going to hate on Cool, man. And me and Southpaw going to have to agree to disagree. But he got something personal with Cool because, you know, Cool trying to pay niggas to come fight him. So I ain't mad at Southpaw for that. You trying to pay niggas to come fight me, man? Fuck you. Real talk. Real talk. And then keep his word on it. So, you know what I'm saying? Salute to Southpaw TV, man. One of the realest niggas on YouTube. Real talk. Where we at, man? Clifton Dennis. With the PBC dude who came out recently saying that they never sent Shakur an offer. Dude, they never sent Shakur an offer because he said no in preliminaries. Clifton Dennis, how many times I got to break it down, man? Before you send the offer, you start with preliminaries. Before you start negotiations, you have preliminary negotiations. Then you go into negotiations, right? Y'all come into agreement in negotiations. Then you send offers, right? And then they'll look at the offer. They'll be like, no, we don't like this part, this part. They send it back. Then they come with a counter offer, right? That's the way it goes, fam. So Shakur said no in the preliminaries. And PBC, I feel, didn't want Shakur to say yes to it. Wait, what part 2 of the video dropping soon, fam? With receipts. With receipts, man. Young boxing fan, nigga can't even read talking about he running that business. What you mean, man? Yo, Floyd Mayweather's a boxing genius, bro. Floyd Mayweather's a boxing savant, like the Bobby Fischer of boxing. A pure, when it comes to, you got different levels of intelligence, man. Right? Real talk, man. You got some people that got spatial intelligence, right? They're good at art and drawing and shit like that, right? You got some people that have scientific intelligence. They're like good at math, right? And things like that. You got some people that got literary intelligence, right? They're good at like reading comprehension. They can absorb shit, right? You got some people who are good at have kinesthetic intelligence, right? And that's the way the body moves, the way the body flows, right? It's different levels of intelligence, right? Floyd has a very high level of kinesthetic intelligence. Not only does he know how to flow and move his body, right? He can watch you and see what you're capable of, right? Real talk. He didn't respect Tank because he didn't think Tank was serious. That's all it was. He didn't think Tank was serious, bro. Boom. Shakur said out his mouth, they sent a one-fight deal and he wanted more. Facts. Life is good. He said they was offering him a one-fight deal in the preliminaries. And Espinoza said, you know what? If he don't want to do that, we're not even going to go any further. So Shakur's right. They never sent the contract because he said no in preliminaries. They offered him in preliminaries. No fly zone. Salute. Tank never gets credit when he beat Pedraza from the opening bell. Years later, Keyshawn said he weight drained Pedraza. Yeah, Keyshawn full of shit on that, man. Keyshawn full of shit on that one, bro. He weight trained Pedraza, but him and Tank was fighting at 130 at the same time. Facts, bro. And Pedraza was the bigger man, bro. Real talk, man. Tank put on a show, man. Tank didn't have Tank had very little time to prep for that fight as well, bro. Very little time. Shakur, Kenny the Bible, and Calvin Ford got him ready for the biggest fight of his life. That was the biggest fight of his life because if he loses that fight, which Floyd wanted him to do, there would be no Tank Davis. Young boxing fan, facts. They forgetting Pedraza was that nigga, bro. It's real convenient to forget little shit like that when you hating. When you got hate in your heart, that's what hate will do, right? Hate will make you discredit people who would really like that. Just because you got hate in your heart. You can't even see greatness in your face when you got hate in your heart. When you got hate in your heart, I'm going to tell you, even to this point, when you have hate in your heart, you don't even recognize your own greatness. The hate is holding you back. All these haters, y'all holding yourself back because it ain't affecting Tank, right? He about to get a super bag with the Paul brothers. I think Tank versus Key sells more because Key actually is a dangerous fighter. They'll have people on their toes the whole time. Stevenson will not will outpoint Tank. That shit would be just as boring as fuck. Santos 2.0. Yeah, Shakur gonna try to run, right? I say the one advantage Tank will have when he fights Shakur, Turkey will have a no running rule. Shakur gonna have to say fuck a no running rule. I'm running. That's what we have to do. And if you do that, I don't think they're gonna give it to him on the cards. I don't think they'll let Shakur Stevenson beat Tank Davis by running, bro. And if Shakur fights Tank Davis the way he fought William Zepeda, he getting knocked out. You better not fight Tank Davis like that. Real talk, man. Ask your daughter, cool. Ask your daughter. She told you. You better not fight Tank Davis like that. You better not try to play catch and shoot with Tank, Slim. You're going to lose that fight. The only way he beats Tank is to outpoint him. Keyshawn Davis, I agree, Tony. Keyshawn Davis is the most dangerous fight in Tank's career. I agree, man. Keyshawn got just as much dog. He ain't got it all upstairs, right? You know what I'm saying? So you ain't going to scare him. It's just like it's going to be. And Keyshawn, Keyshawn don't even fight to win. He fights to hurt his opponents. So, yeah, Keyshawn that nigga for real, bro. Y'all gonna see once Tank lead the game for a couple years. Y'all gonna see how nice Keyshawn is. People ain't seeing it right now. Life is good. PBC did that same thing with Bud and Spence. I'm telling you, bro, that was Floyd Mayweather. It's coming in part 2. And that was Floyd Mayweather blocking that fight. Why? Because Floyd and Al wanted Errol Spence to fight Keith Thurman and then go on to the Canelo fight. That's why they signed Canelo Alvarez to have an in-house fight with Canelo Alvarez, bro. And Errol Spence is so hard-headed, he didn't want to go with the program. And I'm going to tell you even more thing. Floyd Mayweather told Errol Spence, man, like, you ain't really get that much money, take it out on your trainer. Derrick James had to sue Errol Spence because Errol Spence didn't get all the money he deserved, man. Because Floyd and them was mad at him, bro, allegedly, supposedly what it looked like for taking that fight in the first place. Because what happened? What happened is what they knew was going to happen. Terrence Crawford ain't rocking with y'all niggas like that. He coming in there to burn your house down. Terrence Crawford was coming in there to eat all the food out your refrigerator, right? Sit on your sofa, play your video game, right? Go upstairs, holler at your girl, and then leave. That's what he was over there to do. Real talk. Floyd knew that. They was mad as hell at Errol Spence for taking that fight, for forcing him to put that fight on, and then getting beat up. And I guarantee you, Floyd Mayweather was like Rocky V when Errol went out there. You lose, you finished. You lose and you finished. Come on, bruh. Yeah, they tried that crazy work, man. Crazy work, they tried that shit. What No Fly Zone talking about? A young boxing fan. What fight did you watch? Pedraza was getting fucked up from the jump. Then he started making all those weird ass noises from the body shot. Yeah, Tank was fucking him up, bro. Tank was fucking that man up. But think about it. You sparring with Shakur Stevenson, right? For like 5 weeks, right? And you got Kenny Ellis, the Bible, pointing out all the weaknesses in Pedraza's game for you, right? And you listening right now because it's the fight of your life. There's no way Pedraza going to outslick you. No way. Tank Davis is too good, right? And Shakur Stevenson was too good. Them two together, that shit was dangerous. I'm mad them two niggas had a falling out, bro. I'm mad. These niggas should still be friends, bro. They should be able to like be friends, fight each other, get paid. Like for real, bro. Life is good. That's right. Keyshawn gets right. He's a takeover. Yeah, Keyshawn got that star power, man. He got that star power, and his fights are far from boring. Sporty Bags, Floyd a real hater. Yeah, Floyd hate on anybody he think has a chance of being anywhere or being perceived to be better than him. He don't want nobody even to be perceived that they were greater than him. And the nigga been retired. He still don't want it. Lord Quincy, I still think Tank versus Monster anyway is the biggest fight to make. I think that's the fight he'll do when he come back, for real. Real talk. If you look at it from Monster Anyway's side, that's the best time to take the fight too. Real talk. Like, it's the biggest bag on the table for both of them dudes. And it's the best time for Monster to take the fight. Lord Quincy, you on to something, fam. I really think that'll be the fight when Tank come back. So, yo, Tank is on the way to getting super paid, bro. It all starts with him putting Jake Paul on his ass. Tony Ryan said Stevenson only stood on the pocket because the Zepeda had no power. His volume, he's a volume puncher, no danger, low key. I can see that. Yeah. I agree. I agree totally, man. Beat me up boxing. Salute, man. Slim DC for life. Real talk. That's why we don't rock with Lamont rats and roaches. He ain't from DC, Slim. That's a Maryland Bama, right? He running from the real nigga from DC. Gary Russell Jr., the OG. From Trinidad, Northeast. Like, he ain't trying to see the real DC nigga, Slim. Holla at him, beam me up boxing. That's real talk. Yeah, we ain't gonna let this Maryland Bama claim our city, man. Suing niggas, right? hiding from the real OG from Trinidad, Gary Russell Jr., right? Running from a kid, Cromell Moten, and called the cops on his man out of Baltimore, Tank Davis, right? Sitting on the work, smoking it all up, playing video games, and getting mad at the nigga that fronted him to work, right? That nigga ain't from DC, Slim. That nigga ain't from DC for real, Slim. You not from DC, rats and roaches. Not at all. You ain't claiming my city, Slim. Real talk. No fly zone. Floyd been a hater. Look at what he was doing when Tank sparred Devin. Yeah, man, that was crazy work, bro. They jumped Tank in the ring, bro. They jumped Tank in the ring, bro. Crazy work, man. And the whole time, man, he still respected Devin Haney more than Tank, which was wild to me, bro. Like, you promoting Tank. Adrian Broner kept it real, man. It's like, yo, man, that's some bitch nigga shit, man. You promoting the biggest fighter in the game and you over there training his rival. Like, where they do that at? Crazy work on Floyd's part, man. Yeah, life is good. Yeah, Floyd disappointed the hell out of me, man. Moving like a serpent in the garden, man. Yeah, bro. But you know, it all started, man. Once he went through his daughter's phone and seen she was Snapchatting Tank, he was never gonna like that nigga. He was never gonna like that nigga, bro. He tried to wash him. That whole move was shelving him for 8 months, then trying to give him the biggest fight of his life with 6 weeks' notice. He's trying to wash him, bro. Lord Quincy. The Moten thing cracks me up. I can't believe Floyd put a poster of Cromell Moten versus Roach as Cromell is the A-side. Floyd petty. He sees something though, right? Floyd sees something in Rats and Roach's game that he think Cromell Moten are going in and he know he ain't getting knocked out, right? So either way, his fighter gonna come out looking good. Even if he lose on the cards, he'll come out looking good. So yeah, he go in there and fight Rats and Roaches because Rats and Roaches is slow. He got slow feet and he got no power. He can take a hit though. He can take a punch. Beam me up boxing. Floyd said, I'm going to say AB self-sabotage. He said Floyd sabotage, AB self-sabotage. AB self-sabotage, bro. He never took boxing serious. So, and I'm an AB fan. I love that nigga, man. AB my nigga, bro. I watched all his fights. I fuck with AB. And I'm going to keep it real, though. AB self-sabotage. Just like the way I seen it, from what I seen. I got an AB video out, too. Y'all can check that. It's on the channel. If AB would have stayed away from Floyd, he would have been all right. If AB would have stayed the fuck out of 147, he'd have been all right. If AB would have never gone to 40, he went to 47 before he was ready to go to 47. He went there too early. I don't know who was advising him. Maybe Floyd did. Okay, so if Floyd is the one that convinced him to come up to 47, Floyd did sabotage. If Floyd, that's the only way I'm going to say Floyd sabotaged. If Floyd convinced him to go to 47. Real talk. AB should have stopped at 40, stayed at 40 for a couple years, dominated 40, talked big shit, then went to 47. He went to 47 too soon. No fly zone. Everybody around the way. New Tank hit that. Look how she was yelling. Rings ha 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 ha. Talking about Floyd's peoples. Yeah, everybody New Tank hit that. Look how she was yelling ringside when Tank first signed with Floyd and PBC. Yeah, man. Yeah. I'm going to leave it alone because Floyd get real petty. I don't want Floyd coming at me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want Floyd coming at me. Floyd, I don't want no smoke, nigga. I don't want no smoke, Floyd. I just report the facts. Don't go through your daughter's phone, Slim. OBS, RJ, facts. AB should have stayed disciplined, but that ain't part of his game. AB, man, he just went on talent alone, bro. And like, he made bad choices. And making an enemy out of Floyd Mayweather Jr. is what cost him the bag down the line. Because if Floyd fucked with him, he would have gave him a fight. He would have gave him the same fight he gave Birdo. Instead of fighting Birdo, he would have fought AB. Real talk. or even gave him an exhibition. Now, Floyd ain't fighting no real fighters in exhibitions. I'm going to take that back. Boom. Lord Quincy, Floyd lives boxing and looks down on anyone who doesn't live the life. Facts, bro. Facts. That's why he didn't like Tank. That's why he didn't like Tank, bro. Tank partied too much and Tank wasn't serious enough and Tank was hanging out with AB too much. That's it right there. And that's on top of his daughter Snapchatting. You know? It's just facts. Tony, she ended up with Young Boy and she stabbed his baby mama. Yeah, he should have just left her. Should have just lied. He should have just let her get at Tank. Floyd a fool for real, for real. Yeah, Tank was a little bit older than her though. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like a crazy age range, but Tank was a little bit older than her, and Floyd felt Tank was beneath him. That's real. He felt Tank was beneath the family. Real talk. Yo, OVS RJ, facts. AB should have waited to go to 47. Real talk, man. Going to 47 was a huge mistake. Life is good. Remember him flushing money down the toilet and throwing money at the Walmart dice games? He wasn't ready. Facts, bro. Facts. AB ain't give a fuck about none of that shit, man. Two kinds of people. One who makes mistakes and the one who makes choices. Choices are a motherfucker. If you make the wrong one. Fact, bro. That's deep. Life is good. That's deep. I'm keeping that one. That's deep, bro. I like that one, bro. Solid. Salute on that. I like that quote, bro. That you came up with that. Life is good. That's your quote. Whenever I use that quote, I'm gonna be like, to quote my man, life is good. You got two types of people, man. Those who make mistakes and those who make choices. I like that, bro. Here we go. No fly zone. AB was the complete opposite of Floyd. That's why they clashed so much. Floyd was hard work, dedication. AB was partying and bullshit. Facts. Nigga went on tour with Lil Wayne, bruh. He wanted to become a rapper at one point. Crazy work, man. Crazy. And the shit is comedy. Y'all should check out my AB video, man. I got a detailed timeline of AB, bruh. AB was one of my favorite fighters. I just keep it real on everything. Facts. Yeah, we up in here, man. Up all night. 2 in the morning in LA. Rise and shine on the East Coast. 5 in the morning on the East Coast. We up in here, man. Yeah. But it's been real though, fam. I love chopping it up with everybody, man. Boom. Let me no fly zone before I slide. AB and Black Youngster are the funniest niggas on the gram with money. Facts, bro. Black Youngster hilarious. Black Youngster's hilarious, bro. Both them niggas is hilarious, man. Lord Quincy, it's 11 a.m. in South Africa, Slim. Oh, y'all, okay. Y'all just getting the day started out there. Yo, salute to South Africa. Yo, South Africans are my favorite Africans. Facts. South Africans are my favorite Africans because y'all the closest ones to American freedmen. Real talk. Y'all don't take no bullshit off people. Y'all ride for y'all shit. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all my favorite Africans, bro. Facts. Boom. Life is good, man. Yo, man, whatever idea I gave you, Slim, may God bless it and may you prosper with it. Yo, everybody, I'm about to slide, man. It's Scooter Powell, the casual boxing fan, a.k.a. the ghostwriter of boxing, man. God bless everybody. Peace.